Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast.
Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer.
Creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great.
And the great thing is they'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership.
So download Anchor and get started today. Enjoy the show.
With so much going on in the world, your boys are back and it's time to talk about it today on True Comedy. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the True Comedy Podcast. I'm Nicholas Finch.
And I'm Kirstan Cunningham.
And today we are talking about some of the hottest topics in the world today.
Was that your best Wendy Williams?
Well, I was trying not to impersonate Wendy Williams, but I am here to talk about the hot topics.
Okay, because she's a nice young man. I mean, young lady.
Whoa. Oh, you coming out the gates hot.
I mean, it's been a long year.
Oh my gosh!
It's only 13 days into.
You know what? You're right. It has been a long year, and we just getting into this mode. We just
I'm tired.
2 weeks into this thing. And you know what? This is actually, and I'll say this is something different than what we normally do. Because normally what we talk about are things that are evergreen, and what I mean by that is
trees.
No, it's a journalism term for things that
will stand the
test of time. Like what we're going to talk about today, make it a little dated, but that's okay because it's time that we actually talk about some current events in our life. Because, like you said, 2020, I've been crazy.
Yes. The rent is still too dang high.
Still too dang high. I mean, like, we came in this thing hot. Man, just the beginning of the year, the first couple of days was crazy alone.
It has been. It's just been one hot American summer. Wait, it's winter. It's Australian summer. And it's definitely hot there. Ooh, hearts and minds and thoughts go out to everybody and everything that's on fire.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? It's like,
hope all of our Australian listeners are safe.
All three of y'all.
We know that's some because we see the statistics. So just everybody that can help somebody. If you can help somebody, you know?
How crazy is that, man? It's been hot up here and it's just like nothing's making sense with the weather right now.
No.
And like we just need to pray.
Yes.
I mean, my goodness.
Just a little while longer.
Makes me clap my hands, makes me want to dance and stomp.
GP, are you with me?
But before we get into the hot topics, we just want to sit here and thank everybody who's shared, and subscribed to the podcast. Make sure you continue to rate and review True Comedy on whatever platform you use it on, because if you rate it and review it, that gets more folks, that gets it in the algorithms, and it makes more folks click on it, and it helps us grow this True Comedy Podcast brand.
It's just going to give you more people to hang out with and talk to and really connect with over two people that don't know what they're talking about stuff and making you laugh.
And talking about it and talking about it and
talking about it and talking about it.
Ain't that something? Didn't we just steal that from somebody?
It's okay.
It's okay.
We professionally borrowed.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what we did. Professionally borrowed. Yeah. So, Mr. Kirstan Cunningham, this is your idea.
It is?
What? Yeah, it was. So what's your first... Oh, my goodness. What is your first hot topic you would like to discuss today?
Can I go ahead and start off being petty?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, in entertainment news, Huffington Post made this headline today. Tiger Woods' son Charlie swings golf club like a chip off the old block.
Oh.
You might be wondering why this is trending.
Which chip?
You see, it's just so many things to be said about Tiger Woods' 10-year-old son swinging a golf club. And see, I'm not here to talk ill about children. So let's just talk about some things Tiger Woods should also be teaching Charlie. Not just how to swing a golf club, but how to be faithful in a relationship.
How you gonna teach him something he don't know nothing about?
I'm just saying he should learn from his mistakes. Well, how to not pick up busted women and let them be the ruination of almost your entire career.
Kirstan, if I can be really real for just a second, if it's in your nature to pick up busted women, that's just what you're going to do no matter how much you want to fight that nature or not. Okay. That's just the reality of the situation.
That's just what he's going to do.
It just is what it is.
Okay.
I can neither confirm nor deny if that's hereditary.
Well, maybe Charlie should also learn. This kid just winked at me, y'all. Whoops.
Whoops.
Maybe his mom should be teaching him how to swing a golf club, though, because we all saw the videos and the pictures. She definitely isn't the only person in that family that knows how to swing a club. Okay, Tiger ain't the only one. Maybe it's just hereditary. They all learn how to swing golf clubs.
Yeah, they couldn't help but learn how to swing at something. What's his mama name? Is that I can't even remember her name. Ain't that sad? We remember Tiger Woods because he's that famous black golfer. We can't remember his wife's name at all.
I mean, is he claiming to be all black now? Because I know at one point in time he was like black in knees.
Come on now, he's been scandalous. He's black. He black now.
Okay.
Just like OJ. OJ was hanging with all the white folks until he got scandal. Now
OJ
black.
was OJ.
You're absolutely right. If you watch any documentary, OJ is OJ.
OJ is OJ.
Yeah, but then he got the trial. He was black.
Yeah,
and now he been black ever since. Hey, Twitter world, yours truly.
Look. Let's not shout out OJ's Twitter. Some people gonna get mad at us, but it's hilarious,
bro. You know what's really crazy is how much I agree with OJ on his Twitter, and I have to sit here and think to myself, am I a killer who hasn't been pushed?
Oh my goodness, no, push me to the edge.
Don't push me, cause no, I'm just sitting here thinking like, man, I really might have to kill somebody.
No. Plausible.
No.
I'm going to leave a room for plausible deniability. I'm going to take my headset off and I'm going to go.
So if I kill let me tell you something. If I kill somebody, I'm going directly to jail because you want to know what I can't do?
What?
Run for 2,000 yards in the NFL season. That's what I cannot do. I cannot win you a Heisman Trophy to get taken away. I cannot make the Buffalo Bills relevant, nor can I be a good running back for the 49ers.
Okay.
If I kill myself, a Jewish white girl, I'm going to jail. Directly to jail. I'm not going to pass go, and I'm not going to collect $200. I'm going directly to jail.
And also, the Cochran firm still exists, but Johnny, R.I.P. He was a real one.
Yeah, Johnny did his part. I can't afford none of them lawyers. But what was her name? The lady who was on
Marsha Clark.
Marsha Clark. She'll read some headlines in Alabama. It was like Jewish white girl killed by a black man. This is my
I'm getting back in it.
This is my shot.
She's already trying to make a resurgence. She has like a podcast out there. She had a show that I think has since been canceled.
Alabama podcast host lost his mind. Where would I even find a Jewish white girl in Alabama?
I mean,
I don't think I know one.
You could put in an ad on Craigslist, but you'll probably end up on some other list if you do that as well.
I can see it now. I need to take out an ad looking for Jewish white girl to murder. Are there any available in Alabama?
I wouldn't put murder in the ad. It'd be more like looking for a Jewish white girl to
have a killer time with.
To have a killer time or reenact scenes from the hit HBO series Dexter.
Reenact scenes from The People versus O.J. Simpson.
Ooh. Yikes.
OJ made in America.
Made in Alabama. It seems like what's happening.
Oh my goodness. What were we even talking about?
Tiger Woods golf club. Then it spiraled into other criminal African American athletes.
Oh my goodness.
Allegedly.
You want to know let's talk about somebody else mixed doing stuff, upsetting folks.
Oh Lord. If it's Jesus. I have a feeling we're already about to bring out the big guns when...
You're daggone right. We're going to talk about the Duchess of Essex, Meghan Markle. Boy, she got them folks acting up in England, bro.
Listen, you say that, but today the Queen apparently says she is entirely supportive of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's new life.
That's what she's supposed to say. That's grandma. What grandma's supposed to say? What grandma's supposed to say? I can't believe... oh, Lord. Ooh, let me compose myself.
Please do.
Okay.
I had a feeling I was about to be doing a whole lot of editing.
You was? I cannot believe this young lady has taken my grandson away from me. How dare she? How dare this African-American woman, mixed African-American woman come and take my baby from me?
And I just hope she ain't using the GPS we installed on her phone that's going to lead her through every tunnel over there.
Ooh-wee.
She might end up like her mother.
Bruh.
I'm not saying they killed her mama, but they didn't like Diana. And Meghan just said she's saying Get Out. Okay? Yeah. She's no longer in the sunken place. She's chunking the deuces. She's like, he got him a little taste of chocolate in his milk, and he like it.
She done... She became a princess, got her frog, and now she's trying to get up out of there.
She said deuces.
Now, I did a little research.
Okay.
Like, folks are tripping out. Like there's a lot of unanswered questions. Folks are like, are they going to be able to keep their royal titles? Answer is yes, they'll keep their royal titles. They just not finna do the Duchess and Dutch Prince or whatever. I don't know their titles.
Yeah,
I don't know what they
okay.
are. It's just a Essex. That's all I know. Like John Essex, that like used to be at the high school over there. That's all I know.
My God. No.
But listen, all I know is this: is they keeping their titles, and that's cool. They just trying to be financially independent, and they trying to get away.
INDEPENDENT. They about to find out what that means, man.
Bro, I'm proud of you, bro. I got it. You see, like what y'all couldn't see in the studio was me just staring at him, like, bro, you really going out on the limb trying to spell this word?
Yes, it's also right there on the sheet of paper. I was prepared.
You know what? You're right. This is right here, financial independence. What I would have done is I would have just spelled independence. There's no.
Well, some people are good at making declarations of it. She America'd him.
Right.
Made her own Declaration of Independence.
Dog,
basically she said clink clink till we get across the water.
No, I saw a meme earlier today. Like this was like a plan 200 years in the making.
Yes.
First it was succession from Great Britain, and then now we done stole. Now we've taken the prince and stole the crown back. We done stole the crown back. But
I mean, one of our national songs is actually "God Save the Queen." My country 'tis of thee, and "God Save the Queen." You line that music up, it's the exact same note and chord progression.
Yeah, there's a lot of songs like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the reasons people are freaking out is because this really hadn't happened like the way they're doing it ever.
Right.
The only case of it, I looked this up.
I'm glad you did some research.
I did was in 1936.
Okay.
Edward
the number in Roman numerals.
V1. Edward the Eighth. That's Queen Elizabeth's uncle. He gave up his throne to marry another American.
Okay.
Back in 1936. And
she was definitely Caucasian.
she
She was lily white flower.
Oh yeah. So he had to
freshly laid snow.
He had to, shut up. He had to abdicate. I couldn't say. So what was happening is like I was just kept vamping. He's like, what's the word? Abdicate. His role. He lived in exile as the Duke of Windsor and hand over his rights to the crown. They're not doing that.
Right.
And this is why people are freaking out. There's so much from this story that folks don't really understand over in England. Over in England.
Right.
And I say that that's important over in the Great Britain, the United Kingdom.
Yes.
Because over here, we don't care.
Now, there are some people that oh my God, the royals. I watched them. I watched the wedding at 3 a.m. Okay. I was getting some good sleep.
First of all, that wedding was fire. Don't disrespect the wedding.
I didn't say it wasn't. I'm just saying I got some sleep.
You know, when you have a wife that's into that kind of stuff, you know, you just have to watch it.
My question though is, can they write her character back into Suits?
Yeah, actually, but no, that's the thing.
She needs a job.
But ain't Suits going off the air?
I mean, if the princess says it's going back on the air, I know she's signed a deal with Disney and doing all this stuff with elephants and African relief and stuff. But let's bring Suits back just for one more season with Megan.
And that's another thing. I ain't never watched one episode of Suits and know whether I care or not. But that's another.
You probably wouldn't. It's more of my show. And
that's another thing. Like one of the financial independence things they want to do is like they want to be able to have make money basically off their likeness. Like she couldn't act when they had royal responsibilities.
Right.
Like she couldn't make media appearances, defend herself when all them folks from Britain were acting a fool because she was not fair. Because she's dark.
Yeah.
You know what? Because she's dark.
Yeah.
Folks were acting crazy because she's dark. And now she ain't got to deal with that crap no more. And now they mad because she don't want to deal with it no more.
Right. But see, I can't blame her one bit. That's like showing up to the family reunion and everybody look at you stink so you get back in the car and leave.
That's right.
That's what she did.
Except her
husband came with her.
Yeah.
See, what would be really, really funny, this might be my last thing I gotta say, she should just go super African, just wear kente cloth to everything royal she has to do from now on. Just show up in dashiki, yelling Wakanda forever. She's gonna be in the new Black Panther 2 movie. Not really, but hey, let's get on that.
But see, and that's the thing, like, and it's because she don't have the level of petty.
Hey, auntie.
she don't have the level of petty that we have. Like if she was
oh no, she didn't invite her daddy to the wedding, did she?
Well, no, that's not petty. That's just
true.
You know, you cut people off, off. But like there's a level of petty of like the media keep on getting to me because I'm not doing things royally. Mm-hmm. So let me do things Africanly royally. And I'm gonna show you royals. Why you do that? No, you knew I was gonna do that. Why?
That's why.
Okay. So let me show up in everything African since y'all don't like my skin, since y'all don't like me. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give you a reason just to be mad.
Hoop earrings.
Right about.
I will have my stocking cap on or my satin cap. Have my rollers in. I'm gonna be grabbing stuff that's in the air every time I talk when there's nothing in the air.
I mean,
I'm gonna clap like this.
Just grabbing stuff. Like when we're making her like no, she's just be African. She ain't gotta be from the hood.
Okay. All right. So Nick, Juicy Smollett.
Okay.
What? What's so funny?
Just
Juicy Smollett?
Yes.
Okay, so for those of you that aren't familiar, Juicy Smollett. Sorry, let me
so meta.
Let me call this man by his government name. Jesse Smollett was an actor on the show Empire, and let's just say he may or may not have tried to stage some quote unquote people to rob him and jump him, cause a whole bunch of media uproar.
Right.
I thought this was all out of the news, okay? Uh-oh. We all know that old buddy probably did it. He knew the folks that jumped him. It just happened.
Ain't no probably. He knew.
I know, but I mean, allegedly.
Allegedly my...
I just like using the word, okay?
Allegedly my beef?
Well, because he's still facing criminal charges. Right
okay.
Now. There's still an investigation, so he hasn't been proven in a court of law.
Allegedly.
Well, a George orders Google to turn over a year of Smollett's data.
Oh.
They are searching deep.
Oh.
Like, they want to know everything from the rooter to the tutor.
Oh, my God.
Now, that led me to think...
Oh, no.
If you would have faced criminal charges... and someone had to take your phone and go through a year of data, how would you feel?
I would feel single. I would feel jobless. I would feel homeless. I would feel like I would be starting over from scratch.
And also feeling like
would have messed up.
Starting my life over again. You would say, see, I would just feel like I'm about to be on every FBI watch list. I mean, there is so much serial killer research and crime research on my phone that it's quite scary because everybody knows true crime guy. We may or may not be planning a true crime centered podcast on this network.
Not just playing.
Boy, don't make me come across this booth.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
I know. There's too much equipment in front of us that I can't pay for.
I know, right? It's way too much stuff to afford, but I'm telling you, when this is over, we going.
Okay, no, I'm just saying when we get those 30,000 listeners and they like and subscribe and share it, I almost made it the whole show without doing this. Then we can afford this equipment. Right. We could just fight all we want.
Get him a brand new board, my board. I'm taking it home.
That's a big, never mind. But like, this man got to turn over, Google does. And see, what a lot of people don't realize, even if your phone off and you have Google location services, it can track wherever you've gone, anything you've done, everything like that. It's quite creepy. You could honestly send, there's this company in Canada, you could send them $30 and they could run every Google location thing on this person's phone for you for the past year. Tell you everywhere they've been. They could probably tell you where the phone is right now.
Well, the good news is I ain't been nowhere I ain't supposed to be being.
No, I'm just telling you, though, if you were, so like missing person cases, that's what a lot of private eyes do. Instead of getting court records and subpoenas, there's some less than reputable people.
What about a lot of private A's? What do they do?
Go home. We're going to have to end this show.
Oh, man, come on, man.
Once again.
Listen. I'm allowed to tell a bad joke. Come on
I know
now.
you are.
Come on now.
I know you are, but what am I?
All right, so basically,
Juicy Smollett in trouble.
Basically, Juicy. Oh my gosh, I could not imagine if I had to. If the FBI says, "Nick, we need you to turn over just arrest me now." Like, y'all not finna embarrass me. Like,
listen, arrest me now on the charges. on these charges before you find out other things.
That's what I'm saying. So just take me in now, son. Like, y'all ain't finna embarrass me, all the stuff that I done searched. Like, listen, I will hear a random thing, like, just on TV.
Yeah.
And I will search for it. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking about, like, hey, somebody said something random on Twitter. I was like, what the heck they talking? Let me search this. I got stuff that I've searched that if it got out, the stuff that I've searched for, like, it would ruin my life.
Well, so you're saying it's safer for you behind bars?
It would be safer for me just to go to jail. Like,
okay.
Just, it might cost me some stuff short term, but long term I'll be able to come out, buff and
That's a color. You're about that color. For those of you that don't know, buff is a nice golden color, yellowish. So I think Nick being locked up, that little bit of yard time he would get, give him a nice tan.
I'm already buff
golden.
I'm already buff skin tone.
Yes, that's what I was referring to.
Oh my goodness.
That's how you're going to come out of jail. Buff.
I'm going to come out of jail buff and fit.
Okay. Fully intelligent and talking fit. It's an acronym.
Why are you doing me like that,
F-I-T.
man? You can't support me. I know.
This podcast is going to support both of us. Okay. We almost made it a whole episode without talking about Robert Kelly.
Ah, please.
He's still in the news, though. Speaking of Surviving R. Kelly Part 2.
Have you seen it? Is that out yet?
Yeah.
I ain't seen it.
Yeah. Ooh, watch it. Even though a lot of people say that a lot of it isn't as verified as Part 1, it still just makes you say, Everybody just need their behind beat. Everybody.
Yeah. I mean, but I will say this. Like, folks will be like, I don't understand why the parents, they done heard all the rumors about R. Kelly.
Right.
Why would they leave their daughter with this man? This man is promising to make them rich beyond their imagination. So you coming from the hood, you coming from middle class, and you got this world-renowned artist saying that he's about to make your baby the next big name. You're gonna take that gamble. Yep. You really are. If you're desperate enough to take that gamble, you're gonna take it. And that's it. Look, you got to look at all the profiles of all the parents and all the girls who this is about. Ain't none of them coming from a place where they can not take the chance.
Well, I can see that. I'm not gonna argue because there's no argument. I also just don't want a lot of hate mail and messages at all. I'm going to be real PC. I'm going to exercise compassion and understanding and dealing with all persons right now. Number 9, for those that know.
You know what? Let's talk about something. Let's talk about another color.
Cult?
Color.
Color or colored?
Color.
Oh,
this is definitely not a colored. We're going to talk about the color orange.
Okay.
So, I remember one day I woke up this side of 2020 and
it's been 13 days.
And I got on Twitter. And
oh, Jesus. We talking about that color orange.
Let me tell you what was trending on Twitter.
Okay.
I promise you, these were the top 3 trends. It was WWIII. It was WWIII, and then it was World War III. So I get on the internet. So I'm like, what in the world is going on out here? So what happened is our president, and let me preface this by saying I am not about to say anything disrespectful about the president. Like, if you support him, that's cool. If you don't, this ain't about him. I'm just telling y'all what happened.
So he's gonna make that promise. I ain't.
All right.
I'm an equal opportunity hater.
Hate. All right. So President Trump ordered a precision strike to terminate Mr. Commander Qasem
you were doing so good.
Qasem Soleimani. Iran called in a letter to the United Nations. I'm really shortening this up here.
It's okay because people can do the research.
Iran said in a letter to the United Nations that they call the act
declaration.
They call the they call the attack state terrorism and an unlawful criminal act.
Okay.
Now, if he was on the Twitters that day, that's what a lot of people were saying, that it was just an unlawful act and he shouldn't have done it. And so, and what people were scared about with this World War stuff, and we'll get to the hashtags and what got funny in a minute. Folks talking about going to war. Everybody's freaking out. Like for about a week.
Yeah,
we all knew this was it.
Yeah, I was
like,
about to pull a Plexico and go shoot myself.
We done got to 2020. It's time to go stomp some folks out, son.
Yeah.
But about a week later, Mr. Trump backed down the thoughts of further military action against Iran because Iran said, "Hey, let's calm down. We not really finna go to World War III." And their retaliation, so to speak, was to attack a couple of bases, like in
where we have some people stationed.
Yeah, so they attacked that. Now there's an Alabama connection. Like there was an Alabama person that lost their life, and I'm not talking down, because people did get hurt and lose their lives, but they did that rather than trying to go to full out war. So Mr. President said Iran appears to be standing down, which is a good thing for all parties concerned and a very good thing for the world. The United States is ready to embrace peace with all who seek it. Now there's still some stuff going on,
right?
But the important thing is that we wanted to establish was that we woke up one day
and we thought we were
was going to war.
Yeah, we did. What
came out of that were the collection of the funniest tweets and memes I have ever seen in my entire life about the idea of going to war.
All right.
So
hit me with your best shot.
Okay, so somebody brought up the Navy.
The N-word Navy?
Yes. and about how they weren't going to fight Trump's war. And I was like, wow. Wow, dog, y'all really gonna do it like that? Y'all just gonna peace out on them, huh?
Look, my favorite was like saying, "Oh, we went to war," and the guys look back and said, "Who? Honest?
Who is we? Who is we?" I said we were sitting in text messages like, "Man, I'm so glad I'm 30. I'm glad I'm 27. I can't get drafted." I was like, "Fluffy people can't get drafted." I'm like, I'm set, baby.
Look, I'm legally handicapped. I got too many rods and stuff in my back. I can't pass no physical fitness test.
I can't see. I'm legally blind.
Mama, I love you.
I'm like, we all good. I'm the baby. I can't get drafted. We good, baby.
My favorite was one of my military friends. Literally just got out posted. I'm 3 weeks out. Does this mean I got to go back? Because I'm about to be MIA.
I'm about to dip set.
Dipset.
Iran, we didn't want none. Silly Negroes. This wasn't our fight.
Yeah, we don't even do war. I
ain't never.
We watched the movie War Room, but that's about the Jesus.
The only war I've ever done was I declare war with the playing cards.
Yeah.
I don't even like playing battleships. I'm like, that's too close to real. I can't fool with the battleships.
My game of battleships still got the plastic on it at the house.
Don't even open it. Y'all don't want y'all to think I'm a warmonger.
Well, some things that kind of spilled out for me were things like, there's this hashtag like things I trust more than Donald Trump. And it just got real stupid. Like hashtag things I trust more than Donald Trump. Flint, Michigan tap water.
Oh no.
Gas station sushi.
Ooh.
Bill Cosby as your bartender.
Ooh. Don't forget the Jello pudding.
Taco Bell and Taco Bell bathrooms.
Ugh.
Oh, Jesus.
I think the Taco Bell one was the worst one.
Here's a real bad one. A Casey Anthony daycare.
Oh no.
And finally, this one's all fun. I hate to I'm gonna say this real carefully and say it real fast. So Nick, hopefully you got something to follow up with this one. Tom Brady putting air in my football. And let's continue.
Antonio Brown. Speaking of football, Antonio Brown. Have you been keeping up with this idiot?
I tend not to. I know that when he's in a facility and he's at that practice and all, he is completely calm. He comes, does his job, and goes home. It's when you put a camera in him, he likes to, I think he just hears, let me dance. Let me act a complete
Okay, so he did that today. Well, he did that on Monday.
Oh, Jesus.
Let me not say today. Let me give a date. He did that on Monday, January 13th, 2020.
Is he not just...
Okay, let me tell you what he did.
Okay.
So he said that his one of his baby mamas was trying to steal his Mercedes.
No.
So he called the cops. And so when the cops got there, they came and they got the baby mama and her kids. Now, as the cops were getting him, he went live on the gram.
No, he didn't.
Okay, so he started shouting down his baby mama. He started shouting down the cops. He called them all types of stuff on live. You can go find it. It's a 2-minute video on Twitter right now. You can go find it. Like, this happened January 13th, 2020. And he acting a fool.
Okay.
But he threw flavored gummies at her.
No, he didn't.
Yes, penis flavored gummies. Hold on.
Penis flavored or penis shaped?
My bad, you're right. Because I wouldn't have. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I mean,
hold on. Penis shaped.
Okay.
Somebody's like, what? What?
I was just gonna be afraid from text messages we would get from people trying to explain that.
Like, what? Hold on. Rerun. Penis shaped candy.
Okay.
He threw that at her while the cops were putting her in the back of the car trying to take off. And he just on Instagram acting a fool. This is a man who's regarded as one of the best wide receivers available in the NFL. And he can't act right to get a job. Like, Kirstan.
I mean, he could still go play for the Patriots if they wanted him. But they just eating that cost.
And you want to know why? Because he can't act right. This is a man who all he had to do was act right on the Patriots, and Tom Brady was gonna throw him 20 touchdowns this year. That's all he had to do. He
does the most.
Yeah, and it's just all you gotta do is act right. But I contend that he ain't been right since he got that bad concussion where a dude from the Steelers from the Bengals basically knocked him out in the middle of the field, and he ain't got no good sense now. I was teaching a class like last semester. I told them the story of Antonio Brown, how he didn't have no dad, how he was basically homeless, and how he came up, had to prove himself, couldn't get to any of the local schools, went to Central Michigan, drafted in the 6th round, and became the best wide receiver in the league. But he still feels like that he came up through so much that he's a victim. But he's not. He's a bad guy. And he still thinks that he's a victim.
Well, how close is Central Michigan to Flint? Was he drinking that water there? Because I might have found a cause.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I don't understand. Like, Kirstan, I don't know if you had the ability to make millions of dollars and all you had to do is act right, I feel like I feel like you would get the therapy that you need to make sure you can act right.
If you make enough money too,
which he does. He got more money than he could possibly handle.
Use that insurance.
It just don't make any sense. I just like if somebody can tweet me at the NJF or tweet the show at podcast_true. Can y'all tell me what sense that it doesn't make to act like a complete idiot at the cost of millions of dollars? Now, if acting a complete idiot was going to get me millions of dollars, then yes, I'm going to act a complete idiot. I'm going to lose myself in the moment. You only got one chance to not miss your chance to blow. There's only two. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, you know? So.
For real?
Yeah, I did it.
Okay.
I did it. So, with that said, Antonio Brown is an idiot. I will never support him unless the Giants sign him, and then he'll be my favorite wide receiver once again.
Or if he shouts out the podcast, it gets us more listens.
Huh. You bring up an interesting point. I'm just trolling with the podcast. So
okay, that works. Speaking of stupid people, I mean, not stupid people, but people doing stupid stuff on Instagram, I'm going to start with a person and then kind of continue to his most recent foolishness, okay?
Okay.
Lil Boosie Bad, AZZ. I just want to point out, if you don't follow Lil Boosie on Instagram, you are missing out on a lot. Okay? First off, for Christmas, this man got a magician to his house, right? And you've all seen everything people tweeting about black people in close-up magic, okay? And you got to understand, some people, you can take the hood, you can take the person out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the people. Boosie has like 50 people in his house doing a magic show in his living room. And basically the magician, a Caucasian man, calls one of Boosie's kids up onto the stage, basically in front of the living room, and makes him levitate, okay? Hypnotizes him and makes him levitate. The sheer craziness going on at this house. People yelling, man, he ain't doing it. He know about it. Up there trying to like wave their hands underneath him, trying to find strings and chords. It is straight foolishness. Just people laughing, flipping out, going crazy. I swear I saw somebody rip their wig off and run around doing all types of crazy stuff, okay? Which led me to realize I really need to pay more attention to Boosie. So I got like story updates. I get notifications every time he posts something crazy.
Oh, man.
Like when the members of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity were trying to show this man how to shimmy because he wore a Kappa jersey. He did apologize and all that stuff because he's not in the organization. But that was just some quality entertainment.
I'm going to tell you the best thing about the Boosie story.
Okay.
The funniest thing about the entire Boosie situation was folks were coming at the Kappas was like, y'all gonna check him?
I mean, he almost ruined all the Sigma's Founders Day.
Yeah, that whole thing was going on and they found his day. And they're like, Boosie, his bodyguard beat up somebody outside a nightclub for something. Y'all gonna really check him for a shirt? Y'all gonna get him for a shirt? What would you have done?
If I was a member of that organization, I would have asked him where he got that shirt because I need one in my size.
Now his brother is a Kappa.
Oh, okay.
So then that's the connection. His brother is an actual Kappa.
Okay.
So the funniest thing to me, because this really blew up like on my 10 year anniversary of being in Delta Chi. The funniest thing to me was like I didn't even want to say nothing about to be in 10 years. It's because I'm like everything on timeline, cap. And I was sitting here thinking what I wanted to post that morning was, I bet you one thing, you wouldn't see Boosie in a Delta Chi shirt. Bet.
That would be funny though.
So yeah, just imagine if Boosie came out there in a Delta Chi shirt. But first of all, we be like,
well, your Sigma and Theta is missing. What's that X on that shirt for?
Why you got a broken PlayStation controller on your shirt? Explain that to me.
Is that the new controller for the new one? Because I know it's not ergonomic yet.
Yeah,
when they gonna get that together?
That's PlayStation 5 right there. What are you doing, Boost?
That's Phil of the Future's PlayStation.
He went to the year 3000.
Oh Lord, Nick, what else you got for us? We're gonna get off Boosie. We ain't trying to set it off.
No, let's see here.
I mean, we could talk about Airbnb and that little whole party thing, how they're trying to shut that stuff down.
They trying to shut down Airbnb?
Well, not Airbnb per se. It's basically Airbnb is tired of people dying in their facilities, getting shot, stabbed, or killed, or mansion parties being torn up. So now what they do is you get 2 warnings, and then they flag your account. But your account's set up through social media, so all people have to do is create a catfish account and continue to do stupid things in Airbnb parties and mansions, right? That just
seems reasonable.
Okay. I just didn't think that was a good or smart idea.
But yeah, Airbnb wildin'. I just don't know.
I don't know.
That ain't gonna work.
Airbnb is really just like that family friend's house. Then you just slide them about $20 and put that on the table. Oh, thank you for letting me stay here. That's all Airbnb really is.
But it is kind of lit though,
Yeah,
it's because it's your house for the weekend, just like having a townhouse. It's dope. Now I'll give it that, but they ain't no way they can regulate that stuff.
No, serial killers live in them. That's a joke. But what really is smart,
you know what though? You make a good point. So what you're saying is I should get an Airbnb and then put out a Craigslist ad for a white Jewish.
Yes. But make sure that Airbnb is in Brentwood, like Like where OJ.
No, I'm Alabama OJ.
Oh, Alabama OJ. Okay.
Alabama OJ, you know,
like the
spoiled
Hoover
milk.
area.
Spoiled milk. SM. Spoiled milk.
Goodness.
Borden.
Oh my goodness. You could do Barbers. That's more local.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying words.
I'm
saying words. They don't make any sense. This is my show. This is my show.
I'm Bluebell. BB. BB Finch.
Lord.
You know what? Speaking of Jewish people.
Okay.
Adam Sandler.
Oh, what'd he do?
Okay, so Oscar nominations came out today, right?
Adam Sandler was nominated for...
Let me get there. Let me get there.
Sorry.
A lot of people thought that he should have been nominated for his role in Hidden Gems because it's the first time he played a serious role.
Yeah.
He did not get a nomination. But to be fair, this year and the nominations, I don't remember all of them, but I know two in particular. One was Leonardo DiCaprio, and one was Joaquin Phoenix for Joker. And it was like...
Great movie.
It was like 5 people nominated. And it was kind of like if Adam Sandler had come out with this movie last cycle, he would have been nominated for Best Actor. But this year was so crowded, like it just wasn't any room for.
Yeah. Are the Oscars still hashtag so white? Oscars so white this year?
Yes. You want to know why? Because guess who didn't get nominated for Best Actress? Actress.
Who?
Lupita Nyong'o. She did not get nominated for Us. How?
Because of Us.
How? How did she get snubbed for Us?
There's not enough of Us.
All right, another person who got snubbed. While we're sitting here thinking about it is Beyonce. She got snubbed for her song from Lion King.
Listen, it's a good song. I don't know if it was Oscar nomination worthy. Well, no, it's not Oscar win. I do think it is nomination worthy. I really do. I don't know why she didn't. I don't know why people are anti-Beyonce on Spirit, but it was it does work. It works. It was a good original song. Especially think about everything else Lion King was nominated for.
I'm just saying, Beyonce, if you're the Oscars, you can't not have Beyonce.
No, you want her to show up too. You don't want her sitting like she was at the Golden Globes when Joaquin Phoenix won and she's just sitting there looking while everybody else is standing up.
Right. I doubt she even shows up. Like,
no, why would she?
Why would she? She ain't even nominated for nothing.
No, right.
Right. Jennifer Lopez got snubbed, man. And
Hustlers.
For Hustlers.
Yeah.
And then I was doing some research. Did you know she didn't get nominated for Selena?
What?
No.
That bothers me. I really hope she's involved in a Selena Netflix series that they're creating because that movie wouldn't have been what it was without J-Lo.
Here's the funniest thing about J-Lo. It's like, I'm not saying she's like not talented, but there are movies that like that she should be nominated for. Like you remember the movie Enough? Mm-hmm. Okay, like she did a phenomenal job in that movie.
She's a better actress than Beyonce, and they continue to put her in stuff.
You're right. So she didn't get nominated for Enough. She didn't get nominated for Selena. She didn't get nominated for Hustlers. I cannot think of another movie I would nominate her for, though.
But those are all.
But they're so good.
Yes.
That there should have been something.
Yeah.
And there was nothing.
Dang.
And like
hashtag Oscars still so white.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you snub Lupita.
Yeah.
You snub.
I bet Ava DuVernay had something to say.
Huh?
Ava DuVernay.
I don't know who that is.
She's director. You know who she is. I will tell you off air.
Oh, but funny you said that because there were no women nominated for Best Director.
And I know she spoke out about that.
Yeah.
So that's crazy when there are lots of great ones out there.
Okay, and this is going to be a little personal for me.
Okay.
Like, I've seen bits and pieces of Rocket Man, but I hadn't seen the whole thing. I've
seen the trailer and that's about it.
Taron Egerton was not nominated for Rocket Man for playing John. Wow.
Elton John.
Sorry.
Not John Elton.
Yeah, not playing Elton John. First of all, he did a great job. Mm-hmm. He did better than Rami Malek, who got nominated for his role as Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
In Bohemian Rhapsody. And I've watched that movie 100 times.
Okay.
So if Mr. Egerton didn't get nominated, even though he did a better job in a musical biopic, than
Remy
did for Freddie.
I think people were just all over Mr. Malick on that because of I think it was that iRobot series, not iRobot, Robot something, some series he was in that got him really in the forefront and made him like America's leading man at the time.
I understand that, but it's like, come on, man.
It's stupid, bro. People are dumb.
The Oscars is dumb. Frozen 2 didn't get nominated for Best Animation.
See, the Oscars are dumb, but I really would like one. I have a big cardboard cutout of one that I stole from Movie Gallery. I acquired from Movie Gallery.
No, you want to know what I want, and I'm
what,
dead.
An iHeartRadio Best Podcast Award?
Yeah, that. But I'm dead serious when I say this.
Okay.
I would rather have a People's Choice Award. I'd rather have a BET Award. I'd rather have maybe even an MTV Award. I don't even know if they still. I'd rather have a VH1 Award. The one thing I don't want,
a Nickelodeon Kids Choice Award.
I would want a Nickelodeon Kids Choice Award.
Me too.
Now I wouldn't mind an Oscar. I wouldn't mind an Oscar. I really wouldn't. But at least with the other awards, I know that the people wanted me to have that award instead of an academy of people who don't particularly. Well, I can't even say they don't look like me. They don't look like you.
Right. They don't like the darker brother.
They don't look like the darker of us.
Yes.
Like if I cut my hair, it's winter right now, so I'm looking really yellow. So
you're looking very buff.
Thank you.
It's a color.
So these aren't,
you like that callback, right?
Yeah, thank you. These aren't black people selecting these awards, and it shows these are majority white men selecting these awards.
Studio head. And that's why Tyler Perry did what he did. That's why literally every movie films on his lot now in Georgia. He is Black Hollywood.
Yeah, and he doesn't need the validation,
right?
And I think that's the real thing. Like. That's why I would really, when I was younger, I was like, there's no way I would ever value a BET award. But I promise you, now that I've gotten older, I promise you I would value that more or as much as I would an Oscar, because I would want the validation of people who think and act and talk like me more than oppress a group of men, old men who know nothing about how I am or where I come from.
Okay. I can respect that. I still just want my little trophy.
I do too.
I want to stand next to Viola and cry.
All my life, I have worked so hard for this award.
Right.
First, I want to thank God, who's the head of my life. I'd like to thank my mama and my daddy. P.O.P. hold it down. Lord. I'd like to thank my sister, because she crazy. I'd like to thank
what's
my
one
brother.
Random thing you would give thanks to in your Oscar speech?
One random thing?
Yeah. One thing that most people wouldn't think of.
I don't know.
Okay. Let me tell you what I would think.
Yeah. Give me something and then I'll play off that.
The years 2009 to 2011. That included a cancer scare and drunkenness. And I found out that year I was very, very resilient, and I got closer to everybody and life became better.
I tell you what, I'm gonna shout out this person. And now that you said something like that, I would thank Arthur Grothy.
Where's the buddy?
Why would I think Arthur Grothy? Well, it's simple. Because he was the first person to ever put me on stage.
Okay. That works. That works.
That's the first time, like, other than church stuff, like, Godspell was the first thing that I did.
Okay.
And from there, I've done
done a lot.
I've done a lot.
Yes.
I've done more musicals than a straight man should.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Or is it a cis man? I don't know. I don't know what these kids say these days.
I don't know either. I was born in 89, okay?
I was born in 88. Ronald Reagan was still president when I was born. I don't know what these kids say.
Oh, you've seen 2 celebrity presidents.
No. I mean, I saw them, but I was like a little baby. I don't remember.
Ngama juice. You don't remember.
I was choking on applesauce back then. Yeah.
So I just want to end this with one headline I saw today that was trending, okay? Solely because I know you hate this character, but this is hilarious to me, and I just think it's funny. Burt Ward of Batman says he took pills to shrink his private parts. So, in this Huffington Post article,
I want to hear this.
Yes. The actor who played sidekick Robin in the 1960s television series said that the network sent him to a doctor after receiving complaints about the bulge in his tights. So this all comes about because he received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and he told the story about how they made him take pills to shrink his junk. I'm sitting here, that makes me wonder, is any job worth it? Could they just not buy bigger tights?
Kirstan, I'm finna upset you. No. To the no. To the no. To the no. To the no.
Do you know how much editing I got to do to get that H to the no out of there?
Yep.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
But no, really. This is why Batman and Robin were white. I mean, put a cup in there. Introduce him to RuPaul. Tell him how to tuck. I mean, there is no way in the world. Who is called? I see through them tights. Who grandmama is mad, fussing?
Could you imagine? This Robin?
Yes, this was Robin.
Okay. To be fair, you know, Robin back then, he just wore like the underwear and like the leggings and with the suit.
Yeah.
So, you know, it makes sense. But I ain't finna do it.
No, I ain't either.
You just wear the
tuck
cup.
It and go.
You wear the cup, tuck, you tape.
Yeah, some.
Anything. I ain't taking no pill.
You ain't cutting nothing off.
Could you imagine? I just couldn't imagine. Nicholas.
After you done got in these tights.
Yeah, if you want this role, son, they're gonna have to take these pills.
Okay, Bill Cosby.
I believe Cat Williams specifically told me not to take any pills that do that to my body. I couldn't imagine playing Robin trying to. No.
So what?
No, there's nothing.
With all that being said, he did say he took them for about 3 days, then decided, this could probably keep me from having children. And he said, I just stopped doing that. I just used my cape to cover it up.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Nick, will you take these pills? No.
No, there's no way. No way.
I'm taking these pills.
So yeah, that's that. So the 74-year-old father of two clearly stopped taking the medicine because he has 2 children.
I'd be like, you got to take these pills, to shrink you down. And say, oh, you notice, huh?
Nick, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Who?
Y'all.
Who said something? Y'all. Was it that Jewish girl over there?
Oh my! Stop it! No, OJ or NJ.
Bluebell. What's up?
Well, y'all.
Oh, I do have the NJ, don't I? It's right there in the name.
Yes, it is. That's why I was trying to stop you before you kind of have a plan formulated. I want all of our 30,000 listeners to have plausible deniability. If a little Jewish girl in Alabama come up,
I'd be terrible. I'd feel so bad if that happened. Mm-hmm. Because there's only like 4 of them in the state.
Yeah, they just an assassin. But anyway, you all, thank you all so much for joining us. It's been a great show. We've laughed a lot. I'm going to have some fun editing this.
Yeah, you are. I cussed a lot in this one. I'm sorry.
But y'all, what, Nick? What you got to say?
I ain't got nothing to say. I was just going to do my social media.
Well, do it.
No.
Do it.
You got an attitude. Why don't you go ahead and do it?
I really didn't have an attitude. Yeah, I was just wondering what you were about to say.
I don't even say nothing bad.
I didn't say it was going to be anything bad. Just give your handles, bro. Get the show handles.
I don't like the way you're talking to me right now.
Take it out. Come on.
Fine, whatever. Follow me, Nicholas J. Finch on Facebook. I don't know why you do that, but you can. At the NJF on Instagram and Twitter at THENJF.
Yes, that is your name. And I'm Kirstan Cunningham on Facebook. K-Ham Speaks on Twitter. K-Ham Cooks on Instagram. Also, make sure you follow our show All of that information there. True Comedy Podcast on Instagram. truecomedypod@gmail.com is that email address. And truecomedypod.com is that website.
Allegedly. Question mark?
Yes. So definitely check us out. Like, review, subscribe. Also hit us up with that voicemail if you have any thing you'd like to say. Want to give a special shout out to 96.3 WLYB for letting us use the radio station here. Thank you so much. And as always, you can follow us on our website at True Comedy Pod. You weren't recording, were you?
No, I record. It's just, okay, I'm going to stop you right here. We got to keep this in because I'm gonna tell you what you do that's so hilarious to me. Every single time you thank the radio station, it's like you thanking somebody off stage. How you do that in the show, you thanking the sound people, you thanking the stage hands. Like ain't nobody here for you to be pointing at. We thanking the radio station. Thank you.
You say that because I look this way and point my hand up. It's because I look at this. There used to be a business card here with the name of it on here because I forget
every single time. Thank you, computer equipment.
Dang it. This has been True Comedy. Later.